Here's how to teach down with a hand target. First, begin with your body and hands in a calm and neutral position. Ask your dog for attention and click and treat for this. Take your hand palm side down and move it from the dog's nose down to the floor. Most dogs will bring their head down, crouch, or collapse almost by accident as they try to follow your hand. Reward any of these behaviors with a click, then place the treat on the floor. Repeat steps 1 through 5 until your dog is going into a down position. When the dog is reliably responding to the hand prompt by placing its body on the ground, you can begin to teach a verbal cue. Keep the cue simple, like down. Start in a neutral position, say the cue, then do the hand prompt. As the dog's body hits the ground, click and toss the treat to the floor. Repeat this several times over a few sessions. Then say the cue, but do not use the hand signal, and see if the dog will go into a down position. Be patient and say the cue only once. If the dog goes into a down, click and treat and repeat. If the dog does not go into a down position, keep working on step 8. Do this in short sessions a few times a day until you can get the behavior with the verbal cue only. By the time you've done this, you should be able to elicit the behavior with either the hand signal or the verbal cue. Work on getting this behavior in lots of different environments and situations.
So the next thing we want to teach our dogs is to down, in other words, to put their body flat on the ground. We're going to use hand targeting again. Initially, it's easier for the dog to put them in a sit first and then to use hand targeting to get the rest of their body down. And then to get her in the down position, I'm going to have her follow my hand to the ground. So I'm going to put my hand face down because the formal signal that we use is this for down. So I'm going to do that right in front of her head. Her body follows down. She gets a click and a treat. And then I'll reset her with hand targeting. You can also do those same motions from a standing position. So I can go, when I do that from a standing position, I'm going to drive my hand down at a 45-degree angle. If I'm using a lure, I'm going to do the same thing. So if I have a treat in my hand, palm side down, to lure it, I'm going to go and I'm going to put the treat down between her paws. So she's going to learn the hand signal first, and then you can install the verbal signal just like we did for sit. So to teach her D-O-W-N, I'm going to say the word down and then do the hand signal. Just like sit, we can do this for sit a long distance. For down, we're going to do this at a long distance. Your dog should be able to also know sit and down from either position. So I should be able to get her to sit from a down. I should be able to get her to down from a sit. I should be able to get her into a stand by just using hand targeting. And then I should be able to get her in a down from a stand. A really great way to practice those positions is something called the puppy push-up. And it's sit, down, stand, stand. So to demonstrate, come here. Sit. If she doesn't do it, I'm just going to wait and I'm not going to click. She may have been distracted, I may not have been that clear, and we'll just start over again. I'll let her touch my hand to get a treat, and then I'll say, sit, down, sit. If she has trouble, I'll help her out, and then stand. And I can reward her for any one of these, all of them if I wanted, or wait till the very end, and then down from a stand. So one more time, Moxie. Come here. Sit, down, sit, stand, down, stand. Very good.
Here's your homework for down. Level 1. Practice down in different areas of the house. Ask your dog to go down to be fed or to be petted. Level 2. Practice having your dog go down at street crossings. See if the dog will go down for other people. Level 3. Teach your dog to go down before being allowed to greet guests that come to your home. Level 4. Ask your dog for a down as you pass by other dogs, people, bicycles, or other objects on walks.